As someone is impersonating him on Facebook, posting dozens of pornographic pictures. Now, Senator William Payne is talking about the online imposter, so it doesn't happen to anyone else. He spoke out about it for the first time at a Senate committee meeting Thursday night.
This year, I had a House staffer come to me and say, "Lee, your Facebook page has been hacked." An interesting character. I'll say he's a computer scientist. He's maybe not the best person on earth.
Payne says Facebook has taken down the page with his name on it. It's unclear if the person behind the fake Facebook account is just out to get Senator Payne or if he just happens to have the same name. An Albuquerque mom arrested for egging her daughter on during a fight isn't talking. Watch the reception when we went to Nicole Moreland's home yesterday to see if she wanted to give us her side of the story. She's the mom in this cell phone video of a fight at Taft Middle School. Deputies say Moreland was encouraging her daughter to fight.
Beat the out of you! Drop her!
Deputies also say Moreland may have left a threatening phone message for the girl her daughter was fighting. They're still trying to get their hands on the recording. Moreland is charged with child abuse. We also reached out to Moreland's mother for comment. She also did not want to talk. A jury is deciding whether this man beat a baby girl to death. 22-month-old Emma Rose Gonzalez was killed allegedly by her mother's boyfriend, Daniel Eragon, in 2012. Doctors say she had bleeding in her brain, retinal hemorrhages, and severe trauma to her abdomen. Emma's mother was initially charged in the case but wasn't indicted by a grand jury, so the charges were dropped. After Emma's death, the family learned Eragon had quite a criminal past, including drug charges. Santa Fe police are investigating claims a woman was raped by 4 men with Australian accents. The Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office says the woman told them she met the men at a bar on St. Patrick's Day. She says she left with the men who were driving a motorhome and later ended up at an RV park just outside of Santa Fe. The woman told police she woke up naked and believed she was raped. APS is making dramatic changes to the schedules of its 19,000 high school students. The district says starting in the fall, high schoolers will have an early dismissal on Thursdays at 12:55. Students will also have 7 shorter classes on some days and fewer longer classes on others. APS says this is about improving academics, but also admits it's about saving money by cutting down on the number of teachers it needs. The teachers union says if academic success was the priority, more time would have been spent researching the effectiveness of the new schedule.
What information does the administration have that makes them believe this will be better for teaching and learning? That has not been shared.
We've posted the details of these schedule changes over on KRQE.com. And the Public Education Department says it's looking into allegations of fraud at a New Mexico charter school. Some parents and teachers at Jefferson Montessori Academy in Carlsbad allege the school CEO provided false student counts to the state in an effort to boost state funding and not following the proper security procedures for state testing. Teachers and staff did issue a no confidence vote in the school's leadership. Eviction day has come and gone for campers living in Tent City. They were camping out on state land at I-25 in Lomas. The homeless campers were given eviction notices last Friday, and yesterday they packed up and left. This is the 4th time they've been evicted from a makeshift camp. New this morning, shots fired at New Orleans International Airport. Police say a man attacked security guards as he charged through the airport. Terry Okita has the latest.
Police and rescue crews flooded New Orleans Armstrong International Airport Friday night after a man reportedly attacked security agents inside. The Jefferson Parish Sheriff says that a man sprayed a can of wasp spray at a security guard in the airport's Concourse B at around 8 o'clock Central Time. He then sprayed 2 other guards and began attacking one with a machete.
This guy comes running with a machete over his head, swinging it through security, and then he hops a bench and comes toward my wife and I start swinging my suitcase at him, and he runs the other way right into a TSA agent.
One of the guards called a non-TSA officer for help. That officer opened fire, hitting the suspect, identified as 63-year-old Richard White of Kenner, Louisiana.
And that officer fired 3 times, hitting the perpetrator once in the left chest, the left facial area, and the left thigh.
Eyewitness video shows several people being treated for injuries inside the airport. None is reported to be life-threatening. The security checkpoint was shut down, and the TSA says an officer was taken to the hospital. No word on the condition of the suspect. Terry Okita, CBS News.
The man accused of a deadly shooting rampage in Mesa, Arizona earlier this week grew up in New Mexico and still has family here. 41-year-old Ryan Gyro, an ex-con, is accused of shooting 3 people at a hotel, then going on a crime spree including a carjacking and a home invasion where police say he shot 3 others. Gyro's criminal history in Arizona dates back to when he was 17, but we've learned he went to elementary school and lived off and on in Roswell through his teens. Officials could not find a criminal history for him in Roswell. We did reach his stepfather yesterday, who still lives there. He told us the family has no comment.